everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, we can't have more than a day of sun before we get 4 more days of rain here in Jersey, but it is what it is. We're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton in Lawrenceville, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. This is a limited trim with the advanced tech package on it, kind of different from the one we saw about 6 months ago. Black exterior color, saddle tan, leather interior. So you can let me know if you're in the market for this Crown Signia, for a wagon. Is this the way you would rock and roll down the road? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. Front end of the Crown Signia in the black paint with the gloss black grille. Full spread of LED lighting up front, including the turn signals, the Toyota badge right in the middle. So it is a pretty sinister looking front end with all this black on it. So come around to our wheel and tire setup, 21-inch aluminum alloy wheels, Toyota badge on the center. Cap wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Turanza all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 45 series sidewall 21s, all 4 corners, all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the black with the aluminum finish on the roof rails and in and around the windows. Moving in closer, color match side view mirror caps with LED turn signals and 360-degree view cameras. We do have color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap up top, color match roof, shark fin antenna, again aluminum on the roof rails with a panoramic sunroof. Over the top we go, roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass, and then around back we have a full spread of LED lighting as well with the Crown name right in the middle, HEV all-wheel drive on the left, limited on the right, and our exhaust is tucked up underneath the rear of the vehicle. We're under the hood of this Crown Signia, and we have Toyota's 2.5-liter inline 4-cylinder hybrid engine mated to an electronically controlled CVT, 240 net horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 39 in the city, 37 on the highway, and 38 combined. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know how much. Well, here we go. Base price 25 Crown Signia Limited, $47,990. Of course, this has a lot of options on it. We'll check them out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,450 from Toyota's Aichi, Japan assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $51,960. And for those who are interested, there is no import fee attached to this vehicle. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move in, black soft touch across the top, and then the saddle insert in and around this bronze door handle, 2 memory seat settings, soft armrest, again, more bronze, and then gloss black in and around your flat black switchgear. We do have power fold side view mirrors in and out. And then as we come down further, kind of a skinny door pocket for a large wagon. Then we have our updated JBL sound system. And then we have a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the all-season floor mats that say Crown in the vehicle at this time. Illuminated door sill plates that say Toyota Crown. Full power with lumbar for the driver. Power seat without lumbar front passenger. And then the saddle leather with the stitching and the perforation. Bolstering feels soft. Headrests feel soft. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, except you don't get memory seat settings. Up on the dash, we're going to have soft touch way up there. Then the tan, then the black soft touch, then the bronze into the heat and air vent, more tan, and then we're going to have black down below with a nice large glove box. Now, over here we have a lower profile 12.3-inch Toyota multimedia system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav through subscription service only. We go to our music. We're going to have Sirius XM as well as HD AM FM radio stations, Bluetooth your phone, vehicle settings for climate, comfort, trip information, energy flow, since this is a hybrid. Go back there, and then your vehicle alerts. Then down below, you have your general settings, set up your user profile, Bluetooth your phone, set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates. You can do some vehicle customization, including your illumination right here, where you can go ahead and turn it brightness up or down, and your lights as well do the same thing. This does have the puddle lights on it. So at night when you open the door, the lights shoot down from the side view mirror, that kind of jazz. And then you have your custom drive mode you can set up. So they do have some configurability in here. Now we go to reverse, and we have a nice large backup camera, 360-degree view with trajectory. And then this button right down here, right, you push that, and that washes off the rear view camera. So that's pretty cool as well. And then park. And we're back to the beginning. Nicely done. Push button start, four-way hazards, volume knob, all bronze accents. Looks very elegant, I would say. We have three-stage heated seats, three-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger. You can sync those in with the climate system. Right down below, you have wireless charging pad, vertically mounted, two USB-Cs, and another area for storage. Here is the gear shift that's going to take you through the simulated gears of this eCVT. Instead of gloss black, we have like a gloss graphite trim in here. Traction control off, auto vehicle hold, EV only mode, electric parking brake, two cup holders, your Toyota key fob right here. Lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, Toyota badge, and it does say Toyota Crown on the back. I don't know if you can see that, but it does. And then we have a very soft armrest in the saddle. We open that up, and we have, whoops, it closes up on you. We have a removable tray, down further a 12-volt and USB-C, and a larger area underneath for storage. Crown steering wheel, we have a leather wrap wheel with the cross stitch, and that cross stitch is in gray. Would have been nice to have the bronze cross stitch. You let me know. But nice 10 and 2 notches, Toyota badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel. Now this seat sits a little bit high. I have the seat in its lowest setting, and I have the tilt on the wheel set in its highest setting, and I still hit it 5'11". So I'd like to see them flatten this off to make it easier to get in and out, because anybody taller than 5'11" is going to have a tougher time unless you can drive with the seat almost all the way back. Now, we do have some bronze accents to lift the wheel up, make it look more elegant. Flat black on the switch gear, telephone commands, controls for the digital dash, and then your voice commands down here, volume. On the right side, adaptive cruise, modes for infotainment system, seek for music. We do have paddles on the back of the wheel. On the left side, you got your headlights, turn signals. This is the drowsy driver detection camera, and then front and rear wipers on the right. Over here on the left, adaptive high beams on or off, headlight washers on or off, and then windshield wiper de-icer on or off. Trip odometer, brighten dim the dash right in here, and then down here a little further, pop the tailgate, pop your fuel filler door, and then way down below is where you pop the hood. Now we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel, and then we have our digital instrument cluster right there. And let's check out the drive modes. So we have Eco, Normal, Sport, and a Custom. So I think for today we'll drive in Normal. And then you do have an EV only mode, but we can't put that on right now. It says EV way over here on the right. And then we turn that off, and that will disappear. But the hybrid battery right now is a bit too low for that action. And then you have additional information. You can change the look of the screen on your digital dash depending on what you may want to see. You have three different, I'm going to call them themes. Then when you're done, you can hold them in. And then you can move over, and you can actually control what you may want to see on this side. And then you can go over to the other side, and you can control what you may want to see here. So it is nicely done in how they have this set up. Overhead console, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. You want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door. The button that says door, you push it in and leave it in. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. And then we have the controls for the glass roof, not panoramic roof. So if we open this, that shade goes back pretty quick, but this is a fixed glass roof. I think I might have said panoramic roof earlier. Not a fan of fixed glass roofs. If you're going to give me a roof, give me one that opens. That's my view, but you let me know what you think about that action. And then it'll come all the way back, no problem. Now, we have a frameless rear view mirror with the magic button, and now we have a digital rear view mirror, home linked on the left, and then the controls for the digital rear view mirror on the right. Raise or lower the camera, zoom in or zoom out. Now we have a sun visor with vanity and an LED light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Sitting in the back of the Crown Signia, but first the rear door panel, same action. Soft touch, the saddle leather. We do have heated outboard rear seats for the outboard passengers, so that's a nice deal. And now, I have the seat set for my driving position. We'll hop on in. Nice and easy to get into. Actually, the back seats, you sit lower down in the car than the front seats. So I have tons of room to get in, tons of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". Probably 6'1" and above, you may have to duck. Leather all the way down, seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. And then in the back, there's your 2 heat and air vents, 2 USB-Cs. And then the same saddle leather with the perforation, nice and soft. And then our armrest, semi-soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, very comfortable here in the back of Crown Signia. Getting in the cargo area of Crown Signia, well, it's a power lift gate. You can pop from the key fob, you can pop from the dash. You have a hands-free option where you come to the back, and right underneath the O in Crown, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now with the rear seats up, 25.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Crown. We do have this tonneau cover that I'm going to unhook, give you some more room. We do have the all-season Toyota Crown mat in here. And then underneath here, we do have some extra tools, some extra storage. The battery is back here as well, the car battery. Now here in the back, we have some tie downs. And then on this side, we have some more tie downs, some more hangers, and we do have levers to drop the rear seat from back here as well. So that's a nice touch. So we just have to grab this, pull the lever, down the seat will go. Grab the right side, pull the lever, down the seat will go. So now, with the rear seats down and that tonneau cover out, you're looking at 68.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Crown Signia. Crown Signia window sticker, here we go, 25 at Crown Signia Limited, made in Aichi, Japan. Black and saddle, government safety ratings, fuel economy estimates, standard equipment. Excuse me, that wheel color is dark gray and not black. Advanced tech package. There it is. Floor liners, mud guards, illuminated door sills. Total vehicle MSRP $51,960. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 Crown Signia now. You're getting a really big time view here of the front part of the passenger cabin. Because of this glass roof, the partition is really far forward. So if I mounted the camera on the front part of the fixed glass roof, you wouldn't really have much of a view of the interior of the car at all. It's too far forward. So I have the camera mounted on the back part of the fixed glass roof. So now you get even a larger view, and I think this is the first time I've done a view this large. You should be able to see almost all of me now the way I have this set up. But let's get back to the review. We have great visibility out of all the glass, no issues at all. Nice side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 in this Crown for safety, LED lighting up front and out back for safety as well. So that is a good deal. Wooden bridge. Nice and smooth over the bridge. We have a well-tuned chassis, well-damped suspension. It's a luxury ride. The Crown is a luxury car from Toyota. And over in Japan, the Crown is considered a luxury mark, more so than it is here in the United States, because we have Lexus here in the United States. But it is really well built. Of course, built at Toyota's Aichi assembly in Japan, but it is a really smooth ride. The handling is really sharp, no problem at all. Right now we're in normal mode, but the handling very sharp, so I do like that. The brakes stop easily, and now we're going to take off. And it gets up to speed okay. It's not a fast car. It's not going to set any fires, that's for sure. But it gets up to speed okay. We have a net horsepower rating of 240 and a engine-only torque rating of 178. Now there is electric assist on the torque, but Toyota doesn't publish those numbers. If I were to guess, probably somewhere around 199, 200 on the torque, combined net torque number. But it does handle very, very well. You got some drive modes. You got an EV only mode. Of course, this is a regular hybrid, not a plug-in hybrid. But if you want to go out on a long trip, I mean, you're going to be hard pressed to find a car that's going to be more comfortable to drive over a long distance than this Crown. And being a hybrid, you're going to get, boy, depending on how you drive, you could probably get 550, 600 miles to a tank of gas, somewhere in there, on the highway. And that's like driving from New Jersey to like Raleigh, North Carolina without stopping for gas. It's big range on the Signia, and it's going to hold people comfortably, and it's also going to hold a lot of stuff, so that's also a good deal. Now the turning radius a bit wide for a car this size at 19.75 feet, but we still get around okay. Now we're going to go to sport mode, move this into manual, and we'll shift with the paddles. And I don't see much of a difference really. I mean, this is an eCVT, so it's got simulated shifts to keep the engine noise down, the driveline noise down once it gets into gear. The downshift's a little bit better. But at the end of the day, it's not a fast car. So I don't know if anybody's really going to drive it in sport or with the paddles. But you know what? We're doing a review, so we'll give it a try and see. But you know what? It's one of the most comfortable sedans I've driven. The non-premium sedans, this is one of the most comfortable, larger sedans. Now the Signia is a wagon, but it's based on the Crown sedan. So it is really just a very comfortable ride. The seats are comfortable. You got the larger infotainment screen, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, heated ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, wireless charging, heated seats in the back, USB connectivity front and back, enough room comfortably fit 5, and almost 70 cubic feet of space with the rear seats down to fit your gear. So it is practical and luxurious at the same time, and it's really alone in the segment. The Outback's a wagon, but that's more of an adventure vehicle. This is more of a luxury vehicle. But you let me know if you're in the market for something like this. Do you buy the Crown sedan? Do you buy the Crown Signia, the wagon? Do you go Outback wagon? Because the 26 Outback is going to be an SUV design. The lifted wagon design is going to be gone in Outback for 26. You know, or is this too expensive at almost 52 grand, and you're going to go down in trim levels, maybe get a Camry, excuse me, down in models, maybe get a Camry or something like that can get you big gas mileage and not break the bank. You let me know, because it is an expensive vehicle, but you know what? It's darn nice, and it's one of my favorites. Let me know what you would do in the comments, but I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this brand new 2025 Toyota Crown Signia Limited black and tan interior for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.